Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about right now is something that is just, bottom line, it's disgusting. And when you go food shopping, this is just something that I don't know if you even think about this, but I know I sure and hell don't, because you know that there's guidelines, right, that they have to follow. And a Walmart employee or a whistleblower, however you want to label them as, filmed, okay, in the back storage room area, food that was sitting out, spoiling at 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. Now, your refrigerator at home is supposed to stay at 33 degrees. Okay. And that's so your food does not spoil. Okay. So your milk, your eggs, your cheese, your leftovers, whatever, does not spoil. Okay. That 68 degrees is nearly double the safe refrigerant limit. Like I said, 33 degrees just for your home refrigerator. Before being, and this was before the Walmart employees were putting these items out on the store shelves. Okay. And this is all while nationwide food recalls were happening. E. coli, salmonella outbreaks are exploding. How deep does this problem really truly go?
Do not shop at Walmart, y'all. I'm just getting to work. This food been out all day long. And this the shit that they put on the shelves and sell to y'all. Right here. Produce. It's been sitting out here all day long. So as y'all can see, it tells y'all right here. Refrigerated 40 to 33. So it can't be below 40. Keep refrigerated, must maintain 32, 38 Fahrenheit. So I'm gonna pull this out here so y'all can see for y'allself. The thermometer, so y'all can see the temperature on here. Poke it in there. And this what it's reading right here. So far y'all can see, it says 68, way above temperature. Been sitting out here all day. 40, it's supposed to read in the 65. Don't shop at Walmart, they don't care about y'all. For real, this shit is crazy. They leave the back room like that. Leave that out there. The flowers say 34, 28, keep refrigerated. Then they got trash like this. That's why I don't shop at Walmart, bro. I'm glad I do work here, so I can know what that goes on behind closed doors. That's why people be getting sick. Look at this.
So, this incident aligns, like I said, with recent nationwide food safety concerns with the E. coli that was linked to lettuce that affected 89 people across 15 states. And I know, I'm sure you're thinking, oh, 89 people, that's not. Just think, 89 people contracted E. coli because they had a salad, okay? And there was one person who passed, okay? And there were significant hospitalizations. And this was reported by NBC News, okay? Now, with the salmonella, this has also been a persistent issue with a specific outbreak that was linked to eggs. From the August Egg Company, it affected 134 people across 10 states between February and June of this year. It prompted a recall and public health alerts. So the U.S. Department of Agriculture and Food Safety and Inspection Service, or FSIS, has issued multiple recalls in 2025 for various meat and poultry products due to contamination risks, such as like foreign materials and undeclared allergens, indicating a broader pattern of food safety challenges. But Walmart's practices of selling food products, they must comply with FDA regulations, including the Food Safety Modernization Act and product label requirements. But this incident, it suggests potential lapses in adherence to these standards. Okay, so this problem, it extends beyond individual stores, because there's also been similar issues that have been reported at other retailers like Target. This suggests systemic challenges in maintaining food safety standards across the retail sector. Okay. Now, if you are wondering what the Food Safety Modernization Act is, it was signed into law in 2011, and it represents a significant reform in food safety regulations. It shifts the focus from responding to foodborne illnesses to preventing them. It was enacted to amend the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act, okay, granting the FDA enhanced authority to regulate food safety. The legislation was prompted by numerous foodborne illnesses outbreaks in the early 2000s, which highlighted the need for a more proactive, if you will, approach to food safety. Now, when it comes to food labeling requirements, okay, especially here in the United States, they are governed by the FDA and the USDA, mandating specific information to ensure consumer safety and also informed choices. There are some key labeling requirements. Product identity. The label must clearly state the product's standardized or commonly recognized name. Like if you are buying chicken, it has to say, okay, well, this is chicken legs or chicken wings or chicken breast, okay, or ground beef, or, it's 80-20 or 70-30 or 90-10, okay. This helps consumers understand what the product is, and it prevents misleading descriptions. Also, the ingredients list. All ingredients must be listed in descending order by weight. This includes major allergens like milk, eggs, fish, shellfish, tree nuts, peanuts, wheat, soybeans, which must be clearly identified either within the ingredients list or through a separate contains statement, like especially like if you have to have gluten-free food, okay, or if you have a peanut allergy, that type of thing. The nutritional facts panel is another reason. The packaged foods and beverages must display a standardized nutrition facts panel showing the serving size, the calorie count, and the breakdown of the nutrients like fats, carbohydrates, proteins, key vitamins, and minerals. The net quantity. The label must indicate the net quantity of contents in both U.S. customary and metric units prominently on the front label panel. Then it has to have the manufacturer information. The name and the address of the manufacturer, the packer, or the distributor must be included. If the product was not made by the named entity, it should state manufactured for or distributed by. This is to avoid misleading consumers. Then it has to have country of origin on it for imported products. The label must disclose the country of origin, such as it was made in Italy. Like if you're looking for like a specific pasta, that type of thing. Or if you're looking for polenta or something like that, okay? And this is to inform consumers to ensure compliance with trade regulations. Then expiration dates or best by dates, best before dates. Many food products require best before, use by, expiration, or, to ensure safety and quality. And then the allergen warnings. Under the FALCPA, or FALCPA, which is the Food Allergy Labeling and Consumer Protection Act, all packaged food products must clearly list all allergens in order to prevent health hazards. So the compliance with the food labeling requirements is extremely crucial for manufacturers to ensure consumer safety and avoid legal issues as well. Because if you have a peanut allergy and you go and you buy a cookie and you don't know that there's peanuts in there, okay, and it's not a peanut butter cookie or anything like that, and you bite into that and you go into anaphylactic shock, you know what I mean? That Keebler or whatever it is, or Nabisco, can now be sued by you. So that's why they have to list all of this stuff. So anyway, I hope that this explained a lot more so the next time you go food shopping. But also, do keep in mind that if our food gets made to sit out in the back room, not at the required temperature of 33 degrees, that food is going to spoil. And no one's going to be any of the wiser. All right, I will see you guys in the next one, okay? You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fear less and God bless. Ciao.